guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video we're gonna make this awesome website using Elementor and the WordPress. So you can see that we are gonna make this repair website. So you can see that let me show the demonstration of the website which we're gonna make in this video from start. Okay, so you can see that we are on the home page of this website. So let's refresh this website and I'm gonna show you what are the things we're gonna make in this video. So you can see that after refreshing we have this type of sequence animation coming here like this. Also you can see that we have this type of header at the top. We have this type of header. Okay, here we have the menu. So on menu you can see we have this type of link colors. Here we have this btn. Here we have this type of social icons. Okay, here also you can see that we have this logo. Also you can see when I scroll below, then this header will sticky at the top like this. Okay, so I will show you how to make this type of header also, and which goes sticky when we scroll. Okay, so let's refresh this website again, and after that I'm going to show you all the things. So you can see that we have this type of sequence animation in our website, and we are going to make this complete website from start. We are not going to import any premium template like other YouTubers. So we're going to build everything from scratch. Okay, so you can see that here we have this type of header, we have this type of things, here we have the logo, here we have phone number, email, and the social icons. Also you can see that here we have this type of hero section where we have the transparent image which is sticky behind. So you can see that when we scroll, then this image will stick behind like this. Also you can see that we have this type of layout. Here we have this button, we have this type of things. Okay, here we have this type of counters, and also you can see that here we have this slider. So you can also slide by using the mouse cursor. Okay, so here you can showcase all your client logos which for them you have worked. Also you can see that here we have this form, here we have request request, all of these things are. Okay, so let's refresh this again and we're gonna move to the next section. Okay, so after refreshing you can see we have this type of counters here working. Okay, so let's go below. Here you can see we have this type of about us section. You can see here we have this type of layout. Here we have the quality guarantee, customer. Here we have this type of button also. Also you can see we have this type of custom layouts. Okay, so let's go below. Here you can see we have this type of services, and also you can see we have the sequence animation all in the sections. Here we have the see more button, we have all these things. Here we have the laptop repair, this phone repair, and tablet repair. We have this type of images. Okay, so let's go below. Here you can see we have the read more button also, so you can link your main page to this. Okay, so let's go below. Here you can see we have this type of thing. Also you can see we have this sticky image behind. Also I'm going to show you how to make this type of custom layout using Elementor and the WordPress. Here you can see we have this type of CT buttons here. Here we have this type of layout, and also the image is sticky behind when we scroll. Okay, so let's go below. Here you can see we have all our projects. So here you can see we have the completed repair projects. Here we have this type of layout. Here we have iPhone screen replacement, Android. Okay, this type of sections are there, so you can put and make this type of layout for your website. So let's go below. Also you can see that the sticky header is there, so whenever we scroll the header is sticky at the top. Okay, so let's go below. Here you can see we have our team members. Here you can see we have the social icons, and also we have this hover effect on this scroll, on this hover. Okay, so you can see all of these are the social icons. Here you can see we have this type of layout. These are the social icon. Okay, here you can see we have the repairing cost. So here we have the pricing, our pricing section. Here we have the mobile, choose plan. Here we have the laptop and PC, choose plan. Okay, here we have the tablet, choose plan. Okay, so all these sections are there, so you can just fully change the content. Also you can download this kit. All the links are in the video description, and this kit we are selling at very affordable rates. Okay, so let's go below. Here you can see we have the book now button, and all these things are there. Also here you can see the image is sticky behind. Also we have this type of layout, and we have this type of form. Here we can showcase address, phone, email. Here we have the your name, email address, phone number. We can select different type of services from here. Okay, so we have this type of services. Here we have the send a message button. Okay, so this is our contact section. So let's go below. Now you can see we have this footer. So you can see we have this type of beautiful footer. So I'm going to show you how to make this type of custom footer using Elementor. Also here you can see we have the repair point, Dhaka, Bangladesh. All these things are dummy. Here you can see we have the quick links. So we also on hover we have this type of links here. Okay, here we have the subscribe. These are the social icons. Okay, all these things are there. Okay, so also let me show you one more thing. So when we click on the about, it will go to the about. Similarly for the services, projects, team, and contact. Okay, so I will show you how to link these type of things. Now let's go to the phone part, and I'm going to show you that this website is fully responsive for the smaller screens. So let me open this URL. Right now I have opened this in this. So let's go to this incognito. Okay, this window. Okay, so here I'm going to show you that this website is fully responsive for the smaller screens also. So let's go to this, and here we're going to use the mobile stimulator. So here you can choose so many. So let's choose iPhone 13 Pro Max. Okay, we can switch. So here you can see we have this type of things here. All these are fully responsive. You can see how beautiful this is looking. Okay, so in this way you can build a website. So you can see we're gonna build this awesome website using Elementor. Okay, so this is a very beginner friendly tutorial. If you want to learn the Elementor and how to make this type of awesome website, you can follow along this video from start to end. I will also give you all of these images in the video description for free, so you can follow along with me. Okay, so you can see all these sections are fully responsive. So let's go below. Okay, here you can see this is also looking good. Okay, here we can put some spacing, but okay, so I will show you how to put it. So here you can see all the sections are fully responsive. Here also we have this menu. So when we click on the about, it will go to the about. Similarly for the services, projects, and teams, and also contact. Okay, so I will show you how to make this type of awesome website using Elementor in the WordPress. Also, if you're new to our channel, like and share our videos with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Please support us a little bit, guys. Okay, also I will give you all of these images in the video description for free, so you can follow along with me. Also, you can check out all our Elementor kits in the video description. Okay, so also if you want to buy the Elementor Pro, we also have that all at very affordable price for the lifetime validity, the same which I am using here in this website making. So all the links are in the video description. Do check it out. So let's, without wasting any time, let's start the video, and we're gonna build this awesome website step by step from start. Okay, so for making this website I have installed a fresh WordPress installation. So you can see we are here. So the theme which I'm gonna use is the Hello Elementor theme. You can use any Elementor compatible theme, okay, but Hello Elementor is only little lightweight theme, that's why I use this. Also you can use a Bloxy theme, that is also very good. Okay, so let's go to the plugins and let me show you all the plugins. So plugin which we are using are the Elementor, and it's a pro version. Okay, if you want to buy the pro version, all the links are in the video description. Do check it out. Okay, so after that let's go to the pages, and here we're gonna add a new page here. So you can see I already have this home page, I think. So let me check. Okay, so you have to just add a new page and like this. Okay, so let's go to the media library, and here we gonna add all the medias. Okay, so let me go to the downloads, and here I'm gonna find things from my junk folders. Okay, so this I'm called the junk folder. Okay, so this is the repair point website. So let me download all of this, means upload all of this. Okay, so these are all the images I will give you in the video description, so you can follow along with me. Okay, so let's wait for it to upload. Okay, so you can see some duplicate images are there, but it's okay. Okay, so now let's go to this. Here we're gonna edit this page. This is the page which we have to. So let me. Okay. Now let's click on this edit with Elementor. Also we have to do some more steps. So we are not using the Elementor version 4 right now because it is good, but it is not fully ready to use. So I'm gonna uninstall those features. So let me deactivate the Elementor atomic editors. Okay, so now this is deactivated. Now you can see this is still coming because this is loaded now. So let me refresh this again. So we don't have these type of things here in the left side. Okay, now we can click on this. So you can see we are only using a container and grid for now. Okay, so in the future I will definitely make videos on the atomic editor, but I'm waiting for it to become more stable. Right now it don't have any more features like this. So let's use the color picker tool. So pick color. So here we're gonna use the red color. So let me copy this. Okay, now we're gonna go to the global colors, and here we're gonna add this. So here we're gonna search for the red. Okay, here we're gonna add this. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to search for the black color. So black color, let me go to this here, and we're gonna choose the matte black here. Okay, here we're gonna just go, and here we're gonna choose this matte black. Okay, now let's see all more colors what are there. So here you can see we have to choose this. So let's choose the color picker tool, pick color, and here we're gonna choose this. Okay, here we're gonna choose the BG. Okay, here let's save this so we don't lose any changes. and also you can see all of these colors are done. Now let's move to the fonts. So we have to use the fonts, so we're gonna use the fonts ninja to analyze what type of fonts we are using. Okay, so let's see. So we are using the Poppins regular, and this is the Oswald. Okay, so now let's get back. Here we have the global fonts, and here we're gonna choose the primary fonts as Oswald. Okay, and the secondary fonts also gonna choose the Oswald, and text, for the text we're gonna choose the Poppins. Okay, and for this also we're gonna choose the Poppins. Okay, let's save the changes. Then after that, let's go back. Here we're gonna go to the typography, and here you can see for the body we're gonna choose the Poppins font. Okay, and let's make the size of 15. Okay, and for the link also we're gonna choose the Poppins font. Okay, and for the H1 we're gonna choose the Oswald. For the H2 also we're gonna choose the Oswald. Okay, now for the H3. Okay, now for the H4. Okay, and after that we have to choose H5 also Oswald. Okay, so you have to just set these things. Okay, let's see the changes. Okay, now let's get back. Okay, now here you can see we have this all of these things. Now we have to go to the layouts, and here we can choose the 1300 max width. Okay, and container padding also would be 0. Okay, now let's see the changes. Okay, now you can see, let's make this 1400. Okay, let's see the changes. Okay, now you can see this is done. Now let's go here, and we have to refresh this. So let's refresh this here. Okay, and after refreshing you can see that we are able to make this now. Okay, so first we're gonna start with hero section. So I'm gonna show you how to make this hero section. Okay, so this is looking really little tough, but it is little bit tough. So now let's get started. So first you can see we have to break this hero section. So don't see this header, only see this hero section. So here you can see we have the main box, and inside this we have the boxes. So this is the first main box, this is the second main box. Okay, so we have to just divide it. So first we're gonna make the main page, main box. Okay, then after that inside this let's first add the images. So let me go here, and here we have to search for the image. Let's see if we have the image or not, because I have downloaded some images after that. So let me go to the downloads, and here you can see we have to choose this image. Also you have to upload these things. Okay, we can just upload this. So let's see. Okay, so only images are getting uploaded now. So now let me use this image. Okay, let's use this. Also you can see here we have the default as center, and display size would be cover. Okay, here also in the layout we have this 600. Okay, and for the background overlay we're gonna use the black color and with a little bit of brightness like this. Okay, opacity. So here you can see this is ready. Now let's see what is okay. So now we need the one space first main container. Okay, yeah, the name would be top. Okay, let's duplicate this, and this is for the bottom. Okay, now for the top we have to make these two boxes. So for the top, first let's make this in the center. Okay, now okay, we are on the main box. Okay, so we have the space between, so let's make this center. So for the top we can go here, and here we have to choose the. Okay, so here. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to just add the one more container, and this is the one, and this is the two. Let's go to the top, and here we're gonna make this like this. Okay, now you can see we have to add this heading, so let me go here and we have to search for this heading. Okay, now we can just copy this and here we can add this. Okay, here also we can make this white. Okay, now you can see we have this here. Okay, you can see now we have the services here. Here we can add this span, and here also we can make this style. Okay, now you can see we have to copy that red color, so let me see D4222. okay, so this is the code of this, so let's go to this and here we're gonna enter at D422. okay, so this color we have to use. Okay, fast affordable repair services, so let me see. Okay, so this is not getting good in the lines, but I think this is looking good. Okay, now we're gonna add this text here. Okay, after that we're gonna do this. Okay, so this is also looking good. Now we have to add this line divider, so let's search for the let's search for the divider, and you can see we have this line here. Okay, now you can see we have to add this button, so let me search for the button. Okay, now let's add this button, and here you can see we have the get started, so let me check here, get started. Okay, here also you can see you can choose the arrow. Okay, now you can see we have the background color as red and this would be white. Okay, let's add the border radius of 100. Okay, so this is done. Now let's only add 30. Okay, so this is looking good. Now we can just like this, so you can see this is looking good. Here also we can put some gap, like it to the top, it to the bottom right now. So this is done. You can also preview this by clicking on this view page, so after that you can see it's the preview. Okay, so we can also put the hover effect on this like this. For that we can just click on this here. If you want to change the padding and all, you can find all of these settings here. Okay, now for the says BG. Okay, here also we can make this white. Okay, so here we can make this red, so like that. Also we can put some more hover animation, like there are so many, so we're gonna use the box for this. Okay, like this. Okay, now we can make this. Okay, here. So now we can just add a new container. Okay, so the would be BG. Okay, let me copy this color code also from here. Okay, here we're gonna copy this color and the border would be 10. Okay, here we can put this 30. Okay, we can make this container to the ends. For that we can just click on this 2. Okay, and you can also click on this container. I think we would find the settings end. Okay, so this will looking good. Now you can see for this, now again we have to add a new container here. So the first container will be for the top this box, and then we have to make others. Okay, so now we have to enter here. First let's enter image box. Okay, image box we can enter. Also we can make this like this. Okay, now you can see you to find this image, so let's search for this. Okay, so this is the image. Okay, now we can just copy this like David Morris. Okay, and here we can just add the co-founder. Okay, now we can just go here, and here box content padding would be 0, image border radius would be 100. Okay, here we can just make the width smaller, then content would be black. Okay, here we can make this 20, and this is the co-founder. Let's go to this, and here we can make this to capitalize. Okay, so this is done. We can also go here and we can make this secondary. Okay, so this is done. Now you can see we have to use this logo. So on hover you can see we have some colors, so click on that, go to content, and on hover you will find these things to make it like this. Okay, let's publish so we don't lose any changes. Now we can search for the icon. Okay, so we can just add this icon. Okay, now you can see we have to just go to this upload SVG, enable. Okay, so I will give you these SVGs also in the video description. So let me copy all of these SVGs which we have here, so we don't okay, so here we can upload this. I think the SVG will not be uploaded. There is some bug. You can see there is showing only one on one. So only one SVG will be uploaded like this. So let me click on this. Okay, now you can see all of these SVGs are getting downloaded. So let's wait for it. And you can see we have this much is ready. So let's wait for it to upload all of these SVGs. And now we have to make this layout, okay, like this. Now you can see all of these are uploaded, so we're gonna choose this icon. So all the duplicate icons are there, but you can choose whatever suits you. Okay, so here we can make this like this, and also you can see we can make this white. So now we can just play with the size of this, okay, like this. Okay, here we can make this to 28. Okay, so you can see this is looking good. We can make this 26. Okay, so in this way now we have to add this. So now what we can do, we can just okay, now we can search for the divider. Okay, so divider we can add here. Okay, so here we can just go to this, and here we can search for the divider. Okay, here we can search for the divider. So this is looking good. Now you can see we have this para here below, so we can just add this para. Okay, here we can just add this para. Okay, now let's go to the styles, and here we can add this to secondary. We can also make this 500. Okay, so this is done. Now you can see the image is looking very small, so we can just fix that. Let's upload, make this image bigger. Okay, so this is done. Let's publish. Now you can see we have to make this counter. So for making the counters, what we can do, inside the top we can add this top, and also we can just add a new container, and this would be bottom. Okay, now we can just add this grid here. Okay, here 2, and here we're gonna make this one. Okay, now you can see we have this 100 these things. Okay, so there is one more issue, that this you can see we have this here. So let's make this 100% only. Okay, and now we can just have this 1 and 2. Let's click on this one, and this one would be 60%, and the second will be 40%, like this. Okay, here we can go to the top, and here we can just add like a 50%. Okay, here we can just add this. Okay, here we can make this counter box. Okay, here also we have to add the border radius of 10 and padding will be also there like 20. Okay, now we can just add the counter here. Okay, now you can see here we have 100% trusted shop, so we can just go to this suffix and this would be percent trusted shop. Go to this number and here we can make this red. Okay, just increase the size of this. Let's make the size 50 and also go to this color, make this white. Okay, so now we can copy this and we can paste it here. So now what we can do, we can just duplicate this. Okay, so here you have to just change the content 2k plus complete repair. Okay, so this section is also done. Now let's publish. Now let's go here and we're gonna refresh. Now after refreshing, you can see we have this layout working. Okay, also you can just click on this para, go to custom and here you can just okay, now let's go to this here and here we can make this to like this. Okay, so this is done. Now you can see we have to make this logo and this form. So, okay, so for making this, what we can do, you can see we have this logo and form section here. So let's upload the two section here. Okay, so this will be logo and duplicate this and this would be form. Okay, now let's go to the bottom and here we can make this like this. Okay, also you can click on the main, remove the edit from the below. Now you can see we are here and here also we can just keep some difference like 50. Okay, now we have to add this. So here in the logo section add some 20. Okay, when we can search for the image and here we will find the image carousel. Okay, now we can search for the icons. Okay, so these are the images and also we can just make this full, slide to show 3 and slide and scroll 1. Okay, we don't want anything, none. Okay, additional option, we want this on 3 seconds. Okay, and pause on interaction is off. Okay, now here we have to make this in the center and spacing would be custom, that would be 50. Okay, so you can see the logo are sliding. So in this way we can make this type of client logos. Okay, now we have to make this form. So making the form, first we have to make that container white. Okay, let's make the container white and after that we can add the padding of 20. Okay, here also if you want to add, you can add the border radius of 10. Okay, now we have to make the form. So we can search for it, form widget. So just drag and drop this. Okay, now you can see we only want the name email, don't want the message. So for the email we're gonna use the spacing of 30. Okay, here also you can change the placeholder name, and for the email we're gonna keep it 50% and here also we're gonna set the email. Okay, we have the label here, medium. Okay, we can make this small only. Okay, so this is saying a request free quote. So let me go here, submit. Okay, request quote. Now let's go to the settings and here we will find this button option. Okay, first we have to make this red. Okay, and for the border radius we can make this 100. Okay, so now we have to go to this button and here we can make this 30%. Okay, now what we can see is, let's go to the form fields, and here we have to make this to 25%, and email also we have to make this 30, and this also we can make this 30. Okay, and for the button we can choose the medium only. Okay, and here we can make this the button. Okay, now we can publish this. Okay, so here also let's do one thing. Let's click on this form here, and here we can make everything center. Okay, here also we can make this. Here we can just go there and make this fill width. Okay, now we have to go to the button, and here we can set this to 33%. Okay, so this would be 33%, and here we can just change the name of this, like okay, here we can write submit now. So whatever name you should write here, so I suggest form name should be smaller. And now you can see we have this type of thing. So let's go to the form fields here, field, and this would be here border color, so we're gonna use a border color of BG. Okay, so here we can just make this like this. Okay, here also all these things are done. Okay, so this is looking great. Now let's publish this. So this is little time taken, but I hope you understand how to make this type of custom layout using Elementor. So you can see logo is also sliding, and also the form is also working. Okay, so this is done. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build the about section. Okay, so hello guys, so let's move to the next section. Here you can see that we have to make this about a section now. Okay, so for making this about a section, we have to go to this, and we have to add a new container. Okay, so let's add the new container. Here we can name this about. Okay, so after that we have to go to advanced, and here you can see we have the padding. So let's add 80 to the top, 80 to the bottom. Okay, like this. And here also you can see we have this type of thing. So now let me go to this, and here we're gonna search for the list. So this is the icon list. You have to just drag and drop this, and here you can see we have this about us. So we can also write here about us. So let's add in capital letter. Okay, here we have to search for a logo, so let's use this logo. So you can use any icon, icon. Okay, so whatever icon you want to use it here, you can just use it. I'm just making some random icons here. Okay, so here we can also, let's make this to 500. Okay, and here we can also, let's try the 600, and we can also increase the size of this like this. Okay, like this size of this, and this here is the icon. Okay, so we can just increase the size of this like 15. Okay, so this is looking good. Now you can see we have to add this. So for that we can add a new heading here inside. Okay, we can also shift it below. Okay, now we have to just copy this. So let me copy this here, and here we can add this. Okay, here you can see electronic repair is have the styles. So here we can add span tag. Okay, so we can also copy this from the top. So here you can see the size a little bit bigger. So let's copy this and make this 65. Okay, and here we can just copy this span tag, full span tag. Okay, we can just go below, and here we can just add this, and after that we can add the span tag here. Okay, here also we can make this black, and here also we can make this to capitalize. Okay, let's increase the size of this. Okay, here we can add 50, and here also we can add this to 1.2 em. Okay, now what we can do, we can just copy this. Okay, we can just copy this. Okay, and we can just paste this here. Okay, we can just copy this here like this. Okay, now you can see we have this quality and all. So for that what we can do, we can just add an icon box here. So let's search for the icon box. Okay, let's search for the icon box here, and here we can make this like this. Okay, let's make everything in the center. Now you can see this is the icon, so we can just go here, We can just choose for this icon, like here you can have this insert media. Okay, now we can just make this stacked or frame. Okay, circle like this. Okay, now we can just add this text here. Okay, so this is the quality assurance, and here we can add the lorem ipsum value. Okay, like this. Now we can just go to the icon, and here we can also make it red. Okay, now we can just increase the size of this. So you can see icon border width would be 1. Okay, let's increase the size. Let's keep this 40, and let's make the padding also a little bit bigger like this. Okay, let's go to the content. Here you will find this color black. Okay, and here also we can make this 500. Okay, this would be 22, and now you can see we have the lorem ipsum here, so we can just make this secondary. Okay, here also we have this value, so we can just, okay, so you can see, and on hover we have this color, so we can make this black. Okay, now let's duplicate this. Okay, here also we can make this to 30. Also we can just put some gap here, also 10. Okay, now you can see we have the customer support here, so we can just change the content. Okay, so you can just change the content here. Also you can change some other logo, like we have this logo. Okay, this logo you can try. Okay, so you can just change this logo. Okay, let's publish. Okay, now you can see we have to make this section. So for making this section, what we can do, we can just you can see we have this one. Let's name this 1, and this is 2. Okay, now we can just go here, and we can make everything like this. Okay, like this. Okay, now we have to also put some gap between the two sections, so let me put this gap of 60. Okay, now you can see we have the gap 60. Now let's publish. Okay, now you can see we have this so for that let's wait for it. Okay, now let's add one container here. Okay, and this container will have this image, so let's first go to this, so we can add top. Okay, here, and here also we can add the container, like we can choose this here. Okay, here also position center, display size would be cover. Okay, and here also we can have the background overlay. If you want to add, you can just add some background overlay color also. Okay, like this, and border would be 10. Okay, border would be 10, and here also you can see, here we can add 400, so this would be 350. Okay, here also we can add the 20. Okay, now let's save this first. Okay, so now you can see we have this, so what we can do, we can just add a new container here again. Okay, now we have to make this white first, so let's make this white so it will be visible. Now we can add the border here. To border will be 10. Okay, 20 would be, okay, 10. Let's give the border radius of 10. Now let's go to the advanced. Here we'll find this value, so we can add the 20 also. Okay, now you can see this is top, and this is the inner box. We can name this inner box. Okay, now we can go to the top, go to layout, and here we will make this in the end. Okay, now you can see we have to add this. So first what we can do, we can just go to this, and we can add a heading here. Okay, now we can just copy this. Okay, here paste this, and also we can make this black color. Okay, let's make this black color, and here we can just increase the size. Okay, we can also make this capitalize, and we need this logo here, means icon, so we can just copy this, and we can just paste this here. Okay, so you can see, click on the inner box layout and make this flex box space between center. Okay, now you can see this is looking good. Okay, we can make this 10 also. Okay, let's keep 20 only. Let's try to give 15. Okay, so this is looking good. Now you can see, and this way is also done. Now let's go to the second part. Here for this, what we can do, we can just go to the top, click on the top, and add a new container, so it will be added below. You can see it live in the here. Okay, now you can see we have to make these two boxes. Okay, so we can again add the new containers here. Okay, here also we can name this inner one, and duplicate this, and this would be inner 2. Okay, let's click on the bottom, and here we can make this like this. Okay, now you can see here also we can make this like this. Okay, and border radius would be 10. Okay, now you can see we have to make this. So let's click on this bottom and we can make this like this. So here also we can just go here, and here we can add a BG color like this. Okay, and border would be 10. Okay, let's add some padding also, 20. Okay, now we can search for the icon here. Okay, icon, and here we can use this icon. Okay, here also we can make this to like this. Okay, click on this inner to layout and we can make everything here like this. Okay, now we can just add this here. Okay, and here we can just make this to here. Also you can see we can add this to this, and we can just make this to here. We can also make this like this. So you can see this is done. If you want to change the size and all, you can just change this. Okay, and here also you can see we have the button also. So let me go here. Okay, we can just copy this button. Okay, you can just change the padding and all. If you want to change the button padding and all, you can just change this from here. Okay, I think we have to keep this 15, and from the right and left we can make this 30 like this. Okay, so this is looking great. And on hover we can make this black, and this would be white. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is looking great. Now let's publish. So this section is also ready. You can see how quickly we are making websites. So this is the power of the Elementor. Here I think why I am getting this gap. So let me check this. Here if I go here you can see we have this height. We have to just make this 0. I think the gap is gone. Okay, now let's check. Okay, now you can see we have still this. So I think there is some padding. Okay, so we can just add some minus values to that. Okay, so now you can see we have the our services section. So let's make this section now. Okay, now we have to make this our services section. So for making this, what we can do, we can just go below. Okay, here, and here we can add a new section. Okay, we can also rename this here services. Okay, we can make this like, so let's first go here and we can add 80 to the top, 80 to the bottom. Okay, and here also we can make this BG like this. Now you can see we have this first, then we have to make this. So first we can add a new container. Okay, like this, and we can name this here top. Okay, now here we can see. Okay, here we can just make this like this. So we can now just copy this. So we're gonna copy everything because we can only make, I'm gonna make only one time. I'm gonna show you the smartest way to make websites. Okay, we are not importing any pre-made template like other YouTubers. Okay, they just import the sections, they just import the JSON templates of others, and they make the website in 10 to 20 minutes. We don't do these type of things in our channel. We make everything from scratch. Okay, here let's make this uppercase always, so it will be always uppercase. Okay, now you can see our efficient, and here we can change this like our efficient. Okay, and here also we can name this like solutions, and here we can just remove this repair. Okay, now you can see we have the lorem ipsum, so we can just copy this. Okay, here also we can just copy this. Okay, here we can make this 30. Okay, now you can see we have to make this now. So for that, what we can do, we can just add a new container. Okay, bottom. Okay, and here you can see we have this type of things. So what we have to do, we have to just add this to grid. Okay, this would be 3 by 1. Okay, here, and here you can see we have to add the container. and we can add the 20 value here, and let's make this to white. Okay, here also we can add this to 10. Okay, now you can see we have to make this. So for that we can add an image first. Okay, let's choose the image here. So the image would be, so let's choose any random image. Okay, here also we can make this to 10. Okay, now you can see we have to find this icon, so we can use this only. Okay, so here what you can see, here you can see we have the laptop. So let's go here, and here you can search for the laptop. Okay, and here you can write this laptop repair. Okay, like this. Okay, here we can increase the size of this. Let's make this to 40, and text would be black. Also this would be capitalized. Let's increase the size. Okay, here you can see we have this to increase the size of this to 23, and icon size would be little bit low, like this. Okay, here also if you want you can just change the text font of this. If you want you can keep Oswald. Okay, now we can just go here and we can increase the size like this. Okay, so this is looking great. Now you can see we have to add the lorem ipsum value, so we can also copy the lorem ipsum from here and we can just paste this. Okay, here also we can just remove all of this. So this is done. Now you can see we have to add that divider. So we have also built the divider. I will show you where is the divider. This is the divider. So I'm just showing you how to use your previous sections which you have just made. Okay, now you can see we have to add the buttons and all. So we can just click on the divider and add a new container. Okay, let's keep this and we can add a new container. Okay, so this will not add. Now let's add a container below. Okay, here also we can add this container. Okay, now you can see we can just copy this. Okay, here you can see 1 and 2 hours. Okay, here we can search for the clock. Okay, here you can see 1.2 hours. Okay, and here also we can just decrease the size. Okay, here also we can make this to Poppins. Okay, like this. Okay, now you can see we have the read more button. So for this, what we can do, we can just add a new button here. Okay, this is the BTN box. Let's name this and go to layout, make everything in the center. Okay, now we can search for this here. We can write read more. Okay, we can search for the arrow icon. Okay, here arrow icon, make this in the end. Okay, now what we can do, we can just make this here like this, and this would be red. Okay, this would be like this. So you can see, and on hover also we can make this black, and this would be like we can make this bob here like this. So you can see this is done. So now you can see what we have to do. We have to just go to this, and we can make this box. Okay, we can just duplicate this. Okay, so this section is done. Just you have to replace all of this content from laptop repair to phone repair and all. Okay, so this is done. Now let me go here and we're gonna refresh this. And after refreshing, you can see we have successfully built this. Okay, you have to just change the content and all, and this is looking great. If you want to keep some spacing here, you can also do that. You can see we have the 2 section services inside. So we can just go here and we can keep like 40. So we have some 40 gap. So this is done. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this type of CTA with sticky image. Okay, so now you can see that we have to make this type of CTA. So for making this, what we can do, we have to just add a new container like this. Okay, here we can add the CTA. Okay, so let's make this. So now again you have to add the CTA. Okay, so this is the main. box. Okay, so for that we can use an image. So the image would be like we can use some image here. Okay, so let's put this image. Okay, let's make this center cover. Okay, now we can add okay, let's first go to this. Okay, let's first go here. Here we can add 80 to the top, 80 to the bottom, and we can add 400 like this. Okay, this would be 300. Okay, now we can just go to the styles. Here you will find the background overlay. Here let's add a black color. Okay, like this, and we can play with the opacity of this like this. Okay, now you can see we have to add the two containers inside this. So we can just keep this. This is the one, and we can also duplicate this, and this is the two. Okay, here also we can make like this. Okay, now we can just add an image here. Okay, we can add an image. Okay, here we can make this 60. Here also we can make this 40. Okay, 60, 40. So now what we can do, we can just click on this main box. We can make this like stretch. Okay, here also you can see the paddings and all. So we can just remove the padding from this below. Okay, remove this from here also. Okay, let's keep this 400. Okay, let's first make this here in the center. Okay, now let's add a new image here. So the image would be this. Okay, you can see now we can just go to this EM, and we can add this to like little to the top. Okay, now we can just go here. Okay, and here also we can copy this. Okay, here also we can make this white. Here we can add this get your support problem. Okay, here we can make this, and here we can write problem, and here we can just make this white, and this text would be white also. Okay, here we can make this to white also. Okay, here we can also add some custom value. Okay, here we can add this to 60. Okay, now you can see we have to add a container below. Okay, here you can see we have the two sections. Okay, so the first section for this we can add a grid. Okay, here we can name this 2, and this would be 1. Okay, now we can just add a container, and here also we can make this white, and this would be 10. Okay, this would be like this. Okay, now for this you can see we have this at the top, this. Okay, now we can just give us the miscall. We can just change the content. Okay, here also we can just make this. Okay, like this, and we can just go here. So what we can do, we can just go here, and here we can search for the phone. Okay, we can search for the phone. Okay, here also we can go to this okay, so this is done, and I think this would be heading in the red color like this. Also we can increase the size if you want. Okay, so you can just play it whatever you want to do here. Okay, we can just make this like this. Okay, now we can just make this box. Okay, we can now just duplicate this. Okay, so this is done. Here you have to just change this to email. Okay, just change this entire section, means all the content. You have to just replace the here also like envelope, so we can add this envelope here. Okay, so you can just replace all of these things. Now what we can do, we can see we have this main container. Okay, so this is the main box. Here we can add okay, so what we can do, we can just go to the main box. Here we can make this to 500. So this is looking good. Let's click on this image. Okay, so I think let's make this 450. Okay, 450 is looking good. And for this let me add this to 480. Okay, so I think we have to just make this main box. Let's make this 400. Okay, and here also we can add like 80. Below we don't add. So what we can do, we can just go to this main container and let's add some spacing here, 40. Okay, we can add keep 60. And now for this we can just add to the top like this. But there is one problem, that this will go to the top, so let's make this like this. For that, what we can do, we can just keep it 500. Okay, let me first publish this. I think there is some issues with this section. Let me first make this 0 here. Okay, let's go to this, and here also we can make this. Okay, now we can just click on this and now simply make this to the top. Okay, now we can just go here, and here also we can just increase some size like 50. Okay, so this is looking great. Okay, this is looking great. You can just keep it, play it with it. Okay, let's publish. Okay, so in this way you have to just place some things and it will be good. Okay, so now here also you can see we have some padding issue also, I think. So what we can do, okay, so we have to go to this one. Okay, and in the left side we can add 40. You can just preview it. Okay, and you can just go to the styles, and here also you can just add the border radius of 10. Okay, so always preview your sections like, okay, I think okay, so we can just go to the main box here, and here we can just add the border radius of 10. Okay, this section is looking really easy but not okay, so you can see this is looking great now. Okay, now let's publish. Okay, if you want to make this size smaller, you can do it according to you. Okay, now let's go here and refresh, and after that if I go below, you can see this is looking great. Okay, and if I go to this CTA, we can just keep some 80 to the top spacing also. Okay, now let's refresh. So you can see this is looking great. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this project section. And now let's make this project section. So for making this, what we can do, you can see we have also copied, may have this. So let me go to this. Okay, and here we can just add this. Okay, so you can see this is like this. So let's wait for it. So now you can see here we can just replace this, like this would be projects. Okay, and here if I go below, we don't want this bottom. Okay, we can make a new container here, and we can now rename this bottom. Okay, here also you can see completed repair projects. Okay, here we can write completed repair projects. Okay, here we can write these two projects. Okay, now you can see everything is set here. Okay, now we have to make this section. Okay, so for making this section, you can see here we have to make first two containers. Okay, let's first make two containers. So this is the one, and we can duplicate this. This is the two. Okay, here we can make this like this. So the first container would be 40 and second container would be 60. Okay, and here you can see we have to add a grid, and this would be 1 and this would be also 1. Okay, and inside this we're gonna add a box. So now we can just go to styles here, and here we can search for this this image. Okay, and here we can make this center and display size would be cover. Okay, now we can just go to the background overlay black, and here we can just make this like this. Okay, and border radius would be 10. Okay, like this. And now what we can do, we can just copy this. Okay, copy this and we can just paste it here like this. Okay, now what we can do, we can just go to this container. This is the box, and here we can make this to height of 620. Okay, and we can make everything like this, so this would be here. Okay, now what we can do, we can just copy this here and paste it outside and delete this. Okay, and we can make this position absolute, and this would be this side. Okay, here, and here we can write to this 30 and this would be 30. Okay, now we can just make this here. Okay, this is the inner box, and here we can also make this to 20. Okay, here also we can just go to the borders. This would be solid, and we can add some left value here, and this would be red. Okay, now you can see we have this thing is looking great, and how quickly we have made this. So now what we can do, we can just copy this grid and we can just paste it here. Okay, now we can just go to this here, and here we can add to 300 size. Okay, now we can just make this grid, and here we can just make 2 by 2. Okay, now let's click on the grid and we can duplicate this. Okay, duplicate this. So you can see how quickly we have built this fantastic layout. Now you can see we have 1 and this is 2. Click on this bottom, and here we can add the 40. Okay, not 40, so this is the top and bottom projects here. Okay, so here you can also add 40 already. So now you can see only you have to just replace all of this content. Like you can just change the suppose if you want to change the content, go here, click on this. Okay, and here also we can just go to the settings, and you can change the image. Like suppose I want to use this image. Okay, so these are some random images only. You can put your own images. I'm not gonna upload all of this to make the video long. Okay, you can just do it alone. You can just change the content part, you can do it. Okay, now let's refresh it here. Now after refreshing, if I go below, you can see that our project section is also ready. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this team section. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this team section. So for that, what we can do, we can just add a new container. Okay, and after that we're gonna build this team section. So for that also we can use this color like PG. Okay, so here let's add some padding to the below of this. Okay, now you can see we have to use this again, so let's copy this. Okay, and here we can also paste this. Here let's copy this, and here also we can paste this. Okay, here we can write this at team. Okay, here we can write trusted. Then we can write this like trusted. This would be gadget repair team. So this would be gadget repair team. Okay, now you can see we have the lorem ipsum here. So we can just copy this and we can just add this lorem ipsum. Okay, here also we can make this width, and here also we can make this like this. Okay, now you can see we have to make this grid, so let me go here. Okay, now you can see we have this 4 by 1, so we can make this 4 and we can make this 1. Okay, and here also we can just make this to the top like 30. So now we can just add a new container here. Okay, now we can just add an image here. Okay, let's use a random image, like we can use this image. Okay, and after that we have this below. We can just put this. Okay, here we can write a box, or you can also write a member box. Okay, and here you can write info, and here also we can make this to white. Let's go to the member box layout, and here we can make everything in the center and 0. Okay, and here we can add some padding like 20. So okay, this padding is not in this. I want to put this padding in this info box 20. Okay, now what we can do, we can just go here, and here we can add a heading. Okay, here we can just put this Ashik Rahman. Okay, and here we can just make this black. Okay, we can make this like 24. Okay, and here also you can add like this and this is a master technician. Okay, and this would be 10. Okay, and we can make this to like a secondary. Now let's go to this info, and here we can make this like in the left side we have 10, and in the right side also we have 10. So let's check this. You can see we have this in the left side, but in the right side also we have. So that we don't want, we want in the bottom side. So let me make this. So now you can see this is looking great. Go to the image, and here also for the border we can have the top and the right side. Okay, like this. You can see this is looking great. Okay, now you can see we have this icons also. So how we're gonna make this? So there is a catch. We can just add a new container. Okay, let's add a new container. Move this here at the top. Okay, and this is the image. Okay, now it's time to remove this image. Okay, I forgot to add this, so let me show you how you can do that. So let me choose this image. Okay, right now image is not visible, so we have to give some height to this. So display size would be covered, and there would be some height like 400 or 350. 380 would be good, or 370. Okay, and we can just go here, and here we can just give the top and right. Okay, and here also we can just add the 20. Okay, now you can see we have to add the social icon here. Okay, and here also we can make this one, and here also we can just make this custom. Okay, so for the spacing, here we can add some row gap here. Okay, so the row gap would be 5, and this would be, here we can just make this circle. This would be red. Increase the size. Okay, and the image, so we can just do the social icon, and we can make everything in the end like this. And also on hover, we can just add this black, and we can just add this white. Okay, and this would be here like Bob animation. Okay, in this way. And now what we have to do, we have to click on the member box, and we can just duplicate this again, and we can also duplicate this. Okay, so you can see this is done. Now you have to just change the content of this. Okay, that's all. So now if I refresh, now if I go below, you can see our this section is also ready, team section. Just have to replace all of this content. Okay, so this section is also ready. Here we can just rename this section, like here we can rename this to our team. Okay, like this. So this is also done. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this pricing section. Okay, now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this pricing section. Okay, so for making the pricing section, you can see we have to make this type of things. So first what we can do, we can just go here below. Okay, here let's see what are the layouts. Okay, so the layouts are like this. So now first we're gonna make this, and here we can write pricing. Okay, and here we can just go to this, and here we can add 80 pixel to the top, 80 pixel to the bottom. Okay, and now we can just okay, now we can just delete this. Okay, here we can just add this to like this. Here also we can copy, paste this. Okay, here also we can just make this. Okay, so we have to just make this section. Okay, now you can see we have to write our repairing cost. Okay, here we can write our, and this would be repairing. Okay, repairing, and this would be cost. Okay, and this would be our pricing. Now you can see we have to add this grid here below. Okay, now we can add this grid. So the grid would be like 1, and this would be 3. Okay, now you can see we have to add a new container. So we can just add this container here. Okay, like this, and here we can just make this bg. Okay, here also we can add this. Okay, now inside this what we can do, we have to add 4 containers. Okay, so let's add 4 containers. 1, and you can just duplicate this, and duplicate this. Okay, we can make this to like this, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now you can see we have to make this to like 20. Okay, here also we can add this to 20. This 20 also, and this is also 20. Okay, now you can see we have to add a heading here. Okay, and here we can just add this to mobile. Okay, now we can just make this 22. Okay, here also we can just add this to okay, and here we can check this to like this. So this should be span, and here would be okay, and here we can just make this to okay, here you can see color like this. Okay, so here we can just increase the size of this first. So 37 is looking good. And here also we can just add the font size 15 pixel. Okay, like this. Here also we can make this 17 pixel. Okay, like this. Now we can just add an image here. Okay, this is really strange, so we can just go here. Okay, here we can just add this to image. So we can just move this to here. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is the image, so we can just go here. We can use this image, I think. Okay, so you can use this image. Okay, like this. So let's publish this once, and also we have to just refresh this one. So I think this will be solved. Okay, let's see. And you can see this layout is looking easy, but it's not easy. Okay, let's wait for it to refresh. So you can see if I go below. Now let's try to add this image. So now you can see this is working. Okay, now what we can do, we can just add a list here. So we'll add the list. Okay, and remove this. Here you can see we have this. We have to go to the top. This one, and here also we can have the display movement. Okay, here also we can make this black. Okay, like this. Here also we can make the duplicate. Okay, here we can add the spaces like this. Now we have to just choose a button. Okay, like this. So you can see. Now what we can do, you can just go to this here border, and we can just add some border like in the solid here in the right side, border color. Okay, let's add some border color. Let's check. So this is good, but this is too much visible. We don't want to make that visible too much, so we can make this. Okay, this is looking great. Now let's see. Can go to this here, and here we can add this to border color. Create. Okay, now we have to just add this border color to this also here. So we can just make this solid in the right side, add the border color like this. For the third part also solid, and this would be right side border color like this. Okay, let's publish. Also this is the box, so this is the main box. I think we have given the borders or not, so set the 10 radius also, border radius. Now we can preview this first, so you can see this is looking great. Okay, now we can just go to this box, and we can duplicate this 3 times, and we can duplicate this 3 times. Now you can see this is done. Also we can do here we can try this to 30. Okay, and we can just duplicate this. Okay, now if I go below, you can see we have our pricing section here also, and this is looking really great. You have to just change all of this content, and this will be done. Okay, so this is done. Now let's move to the next section where we're going to build this form section. Okay, now let's move to this section where we're going to build this context section. So you can see we have to make this type of layout. So first we have to add a new layout. Okay, and after that here we can add this contact. Okay, now you can see we can add this to 80 pixel. think we have to don't add all of these things. Let's add another container. So this is the inner. Okay, here also we can add this like okay, now you can see we have this full size here. So here we can add this to 500. Okay, and here also we can just add this to like a black color, and this would be like this. Okay, now you can see your this book now, and this is the book now. Okay, here also we can make everything white. Okay, here also you can see let's go to this and we can copy and paste this. Okay, here we can add let us know more. So here we can just replace this. Okay, and this would be contact us. Okay, and here also we can see okay, and here also we can make this white. So now what we can do, we can just add this 30. Okay, here also we can make this to white color. Okay, here also we can make this to like 10. So what we can do, we can just add the two containers here. This is the one, and we can duplicate this. This is the two. Okay, and here also we can just add this container. So this would be 40 and this would be 60. Okay, now you can see now the first one would have some black color. Okay, and here we can add the 20. Okay, this would be contact us, and here we can make this white color. Okay, now what we can do, we can just go to this and here we can just make this. Okay, and here also we can just make this tagged. Okay, so icon would be white and this would be red. Okay, now we can just put some random address, like here you can just go here put this address. Okay, and here also we can make everything white like this. Okay, now for this content we can make this white, and this also we can make this white. Okay, like this. Now we can just on hover, you can see the content is going. Let's make this red. Let's make this white first, and on hover let's make this red. Okay, so this is white and this is red, so let's duplicate this. Okay, I think we have to make this white. Okay, now you have to just change the content. Like here you can just add the phone, click on this, you can just add the phone here. Okay, everything is like this. Phone, you have to just replace all of the content. Like phone number, you can just put like +91 123 456. Okay, so in this way you can just replace. Like for this you can just replace this to some envelope. Okay, some envelope, so it will be replaced by this mail. Okay, here also you can find so much address, so replace your icons according to the content. Okay, like map, address and all. Okay, let's first publish this. Now you can see we have to add this form, so for that container, make this, and here we can add a form. Okay, here we can add a form, make this medium, name, email address, phone number, service. Okay, so first we have to write this here, your name, and this would be 50%. Okay, then here we can write your email, and this would be 50%. Okay, here would be that number, phone number, and this would be 50% also. Okay, and also we can just add this, like here we can add select. Okay, select, and this would be your select services, select service. So here we can write TV repair. Okay, laptop repair, tablet repair. Okay, so in this way you can put all of these services here, so it will be come in the drop down like this. Okay, and here also we don't want to show the labels, so label will be gone. Okay, button, for the button we have send a message, so we can write it here, send a message. Okay, here we can write this medium, and here also we can just check fields, and the border color would be border color, and here would be 1. Okay, and the button would be red, and border radius would be 100. Okay, for the button here you can see we have the second library, and here we have the arrow like this. Okay, so and also you can just go to the form fields, and here you can see the message. This would be 5. Okay, like this. And we have to put some gap here also, so let's go to the container. Okay, and here we can put the gap of 30. Okay, and on button also we can make this white like this, and on hover we can make this to let's sync. Okay, so this is done. Now let's publish. Okay, now we can just click on this. This is the form. Okay, we can make the here, and here we can add some negative value. Okay, let's make this 65, and we can just go here. Okay, here we can put this to 80. Okay, this is not, this is inner, so here we can put this to 80. Okay, this is looking good. Here you can see also we have some borders. I think we have this inner. This is the form, so we can just put a border here also, like solid bottom, and this will be border color. Okay, now let's publish. Okay, so this section is also ready. Now let's So this section is also ready, you can see, and just we have to put this let's go to inner style, and here we can go to the border. This will be 10. Okay, background will be fixed, so make this fixed. We can make this fixed, okay, like this. Okay, let's fix the top one also. Top one is also not fixed, so we can just click on this. Okay, here also we can make this fixed, so now this will be fixed also. Okay, so this is done. Now let's go here and refresh. Okay, after refreshing, if I go below, you can see this section is also ready. Just you have to change the content and sizing and all. Okay, so you can see we have successfully completed this whole website. These images are not loaded yet, but you can see the website looking good. Now let's move to the final part of the video where we're going to build the header and footer. Now let's move to the next section where we're going to build this footer. So for making the footer, what we have to do, we have to go to the Elementor, go to this theme builder and open this. Okay, so this will be open. Now you can see we have to make this type of footer. Okay, so for making this footer, first we have to open this footer. Okay, let's wait for it, and now let's close this. So now we have to just enter one main layout. Okay, so the name of this will be footer. Okay, and here you can see we can set the edit to the top, it to the bottom. Okay, and first let's make this black. Okay, here we can just add that is 1 2 3 4. Okay, we can just change the name of this like okay, so this would be top. Also we have one more, so this is the copyright. Okay, so now inside this we need 4, so this would be 1 duplicate, 2 duplicate, 3 duplicate, and it will be 4 top. So here we can just make this like this. Okay, now what we can do, we can just go here we can search for the list here. Okay, here we can search for this. Okay, repair point. Okay, here we can just make this like this. Okay, here also we can make this white. Okay, and here also we can make this Oswald. Okay, here also you can see the icon should be in the center like this. Okay, and the logo should be 500 600. Okay, this is good. Okay, now you can see here this lorem ipsum. So first we can just copy this lorem ipsum here. Okay, we can just remove this. Okay, then after that we can just search for the list, and this would be list. Okay, here you can see we have the Dhaka, Bangladesh. So this is some random address, you can just put your own, and here you can see we have the map. Okay, like this, and we can just duplicate this now. Okay, so you have to just change the content, like for the phone number we can just go here, and here we can search for the phone. Okay, and here you can see for the contact. Okay, here you can see we have the envelope. Let's use the envelope. Okay, now let's go here, icon, here make this red. We can increase the size of this. Okay, here we can just make this. Okay, and here also we can make this to 600. Okay, like this. Now you can see we have to use quick links. So first we can go to the top. Here we can put some 40. Okay, like this. Okay, now what we can do, we can just put a heading here. quick links, and here also we can make this white. Okay, now we can just search for the list here again. Okay, here we can just search for this to 20. Okay, and here we can search for the home. Okay, we can just change their colors. Okay, here now let's go to the text, and here we can just increase the size of this. Okay, now just increase the size of this. Okay, here you can just change the content, like here you can add the about. So about here we can write services. Okay, all of you can change this content. Okay, here also we can make this to 22. Okay, everything is looking great. Now we can just remove this and remove the fourth one also. Okay, now let me okay, you can just use this to change its layout, make it bigger. Okay, and now you can see where the subscribe newsletter. Okay, subscribe newsletter, and here we can remove this. So here also we can just copy this. Okay, here we can just make this to capitalize, and this also make this white. Okay, here we can just make this. Okay, let's first publish this so we don't lose any changes. Add condition and add site. Okay, now you can see we have this form, simple form. So for the form, let me show you a trick that we don't make any layouts again and again. So we can just copy this from here and we can just paste it. So right now you can see full form is coming. Now let's delete the unrequired field and we can make this full width. Okay, we can also remove this like this, and here you can see email address and subscribe. Your email and button would be here, button full width. Okay, and let's change the name of the button here. This would be subscribe. Okay, and the field would be 10 like this. So this is done, and on hover this is coming to this. So what we can do, we can just go to this button, and on hover it should be background color white and it should be black, I think, like this. So this is looking good. Now you can see here the social icon also, so you can also copy the social icon from here. So like this, you can see here the social icon, copy this, okay, and paste this below. Okay, now what we can do, we can just make this row auto. Okay, so let's add some spaces. Okay, and one thing, I think we have this. Okay, like this. So this is looking great. Now let's publish. Also we can just copy this to this. Okay, so this is looking great. Okay, let's make this 0 also. Okay, now let's publish and see if our footer is loading or not. So now let's go here and refresh. Now if I go below, you can see our footer is loaded here perfectly. Okay, so here we can put some more content to this. Okay, here also we can just put this to 30. Okay, now you can see we have to put this copyright. So let me copy this copyright text here. First let me copy paste this. Copyright 2026 repair point all rights reserved. Okay, here also we can make this to like 500. Okay, so now we can just go to the icon list here, and here you can make this 0. Okay, I copyright this, and this would be 30. Okay, footer. So in footer we can make this 50. Okay, and this would be 80. So this is done. And for the copyright also we can keep a border at the top. So let's keep a border, and this border will be colored like this. Okay, so you can see the visibility is very less, so we can just make this little bit white. Okay, now let's publish. Now let's go to the repair point 2, and here we can refresh. After refreshing we can see the copyright and repair point here. Okay, so this is also done. Now you can put some hover of this also. Suppose if I want to go here you can see content, and here you can see red. Okay, so in this way you can change these links according to you. Just change the content. Okay, so this is also done. Now let's go here and refresh. Now you can see this thing is done. Now let's move to the final part of the video where we're gonna build the header. Let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this header. So for making the header, what we can do, we can just open the theme builder again. Okay, let's open this header from here. Okay, so till now header is opening. We can also do this responsive. So you can see we have this. So just you have to go to this and make this 60 here. Okay, rest 60, this 20, and this 20. Okay, so you can see this is looking great, and here we can just go here and we can just make this 0. Okay, let's make this 20 here also. Okay, so in the left and right don't add 20. Okay, let's publish. You can see footer is here. So now we can just have to make this. Okay, now we have to make this footer. So for that you can see we have to first make a header. Okay, so this is the header one. Okay, like this, and here you can see let's first go here, header, and here we can search for the list. Okay, here we can search for this 20, and this would be 20. Okay, here we can just make this. Okay, here we can make this phone. Okay, here we can make this envelope. Okay, here we can make this envelope. So here we can write contact at repairpoint.com. Okay, we can make this to white. Size will be increased also, and let's go here, we can make this white. Okay, here also we can make this like this, and let's increase the size of this. Okay, and here also we can make this like divide. Okay, now you can see we have the social icon. So for the social icon we can just go to the footer, and we can just copy this social icon from here. Okay, like this, and here we can make this white, this would be red, Okay, like this, looking great. If you want to add some more, you can just duplicate this and you can just go here and you can just search for the Instagram. Okay, like this. So this is looking great. Now we have to add this. So for that we have to again add a container. Okay, so this is menu. Inside this let's add a new container. Okay, and we can make this to, I think we can make this white. Border radius would be 100. Okay, 20, let's give 20. Okay, now let me copy this from here and we're gonna copy this inside this. Okay, we can make this like this. Okay, we can copy this and here also we can make this like this. Okay, now we can just make this. Okay, now let's publish, add condition and add site, close. Okay, now let's add some menu here. So first we have to go to the menus and we have to add some menus. Like here you can see we have home, about, services, project, teams. So let's create some menus here. Add create menu. Okay, here we can add a home. Okay, here also we can add about. So these are the CSS ID to redirect to their particular section. About services, projects, teams, contacts. So here we can write project. Okay, and here we can write team. And this is contact. Okay, this is contact. So now let's save this menu. Okay, now let me go here and here we can just drag and drop this inside. So you can see we have this and this would be text none. Okay, and here also we can make this to properties. Okay, we can make this black color. Okay, like this. Okay, here you can increase the size of this. Okay, we can make this red. Okay, now you can see also we can make this to sticky at the top. Motion effect, we can make this sticky at the top like this. Okay, now let's publish. Now if I go to this and refresh, you can see this is looking great, but we have to go to this header one. Here we can add the em value and we can just add some minus negative. Okay, so this will work for this. You can just click on this and em value and we can just add this. Okay, like 10. Let's try. So refresh it here. Okay, now you can see, so this is there but this is going to the top. Now we go to the header one. Here we have to add the z index value 99 and same for this one, z index value 99. Okay, now let's publish. Now let's go here and refresh this. So now you can see this is looking great, but there is some more issue that this is more to the top. C7. Okay, so this is also looking great. Okay, so one more issue is that this. Okay, so now you can see there the header one. So here you can increase the padding light to go make this 16. Okay, now let's click on this and here also we can increase this to like this. Okay, now let's try to publish. Now you can see, so this is looking great, but there is some issue that we can make this to 5. Okay, and this home, if I go to the top, let's go to the top, hero. Okay, and here we can write to 160. Okay, now let's publish. Okay, now let's try this. So this is try and error. So now you can see this is looking great. Okay, so and this is also sticky and this is looking good. Okay, so we have successfully built our website. This is looking really good. Only these links are not working, so let's make them working. So we have to just link like this is about, so we can go to the CSS ID here, and here we can write this about. Okay, now we have the services, so we can just go to this at advanced. Here in the CSS ID we can write services. Okay, so this is the CTA. We can also link this to projects. Here we can write projects. Okay, here we can write this to team. Okay, and pricing you can also add if you want to add. Here we can write this to contact. Okay, so these things are done. Now let me go here and we can refresh this. Okay, now if I click on it like about, services, projects, team, contact. Okay, so these things are working. Okay, also you can see there is some issue that this is very much cling below. So to fix that, I think we have to go to this inner part and here inner part. I think we should add some margin here like 50. Let's try this. Let's go here and we can see that if I go below, you can see this is really looking great. Let's try this 100. Okay, now let's try this 100, and here you can see if I go below, you can see the line is also visible, and this is looking great. Okay, so this thing, okay, so we have successfully completed our whole website. All the things are done. Now let's make this responsive, and let's add some basic animation. Now we have to make the responsive. So footer is already done, so let's make the header responsive. So for the mobile and the tablet, all are same. So I'm just doing the tablet, means the mobile part. You can do the tablet because that is almost same. Let's go to the responsiveness. Well, let's hide it from tablet and mobile. Okay, and this button also we don't want to show in the mobile smaller screens because we have very less space, so we can hide this from these two. Okay, let's go here, and here also we can make like this would be 30, and here also we can make this to like 22, 23. Okay, and here also we can make this to like full width, and this would be center. Okay, here will be this would be black and this would be white. Okay, like this, and here you can see we can make this to 400. Okay, and here also you can see we can make this red, and this would be white, and this would be red, and this would be white. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is done, and now we have to only make this responsive. So let's refresh our home page. So header and footer will also be loaded here. Okay, let's see. Also, let me first show you how to do the animation part. After that I will make the responsiveness. So first let me add some animations here. Okay, so let me show you how to add the animations. So here you can see we're gonna add the animations in this section. Okay, so let's add the animation in this section. Now you can see we can add the animation everywhere. Like suppose if you want to add the animation in the container or in these things, in the heading, means all the widgets support animation, all the containers. So go to motion effect, and by clicking on, suppose I want to add this in the container, click on that, go to motion effect, Okay, motion effect entrance animation is there, and there are so many animations. So let's choose this zoom in animation, and this will come out fast, and this will come after 50 milliseconds. Okay, similarly we can make this, so just increase the delay time, so it will come after that. So zoom in fast, and this would be 100 milliseconds. Now let's go to below one. Here you can see grid. It will give animation to each grids, means each boxes. So let's choose first. Here we can write sliding up. Okay, this will come like this, and this will come after 50, 100, and this will come after 150. So this all will be comes in a sequence. Again, go here. Second one, motion effect, and this will come after sliding up animations, and this will also come after like 200 milliseconds. Okay, then this box, and this will also comes after 250. Okay, so in this way you can just put animation everywhere. This is very simple if you try it from your own. So you can see, if I go to this, and let's see the animations are working or not. If I go below, you can see the animations are working here. Okay, so in this way we can put the animation. Now let's do the phone part of this. So you can see we have this. So let's go to the main box hero. Okay, here we have to add 120. Okay, let's 20 and 20. Phone part is doing is very easy. Just keep these things. Okay, now you can see this is done. This is also looking great. The things which are looking great, so you can see this is the image carousel. Okay, right now we are only seeing the one image, but we can show it like two. So this will now give show. Okay, like this, and here also we can make this 0. Okay, this is already done. Now let's go to this. So how quickly responsiveness you can do, you can just play with the size. Okay, so this also size, the biggest size, so we can make this 35. I'll make this 30 like this. Okay, everything is looking great. We can make this in the center like this. This is also looking great. This is already done. Now let's go here, and for this also we can make this 60, 20, 60 and 20. Okay, let's keep this in the right side. Left means left side. This also we can make 30. Okay, so you can see now this is also looking great. Let's publish this. Okay, now let's click on this here, and here we can add the 60. Okay, don't add this here. Okay, now let's go inside main box. Okay, let's first go inside this one, and we can make this 0. Okay, now let's go to the main box. Here at 20. Okay, now we can go to this, and here we can add the value 30. Okay, make this like this. Okay, here you can also play with the sizes if you want. This is also looking great. Okay, now let's go here. Click on this. Here we can keep this like 60, 20, 60 and 20. Okay, now let's go here, and here we can add the 30. Okay, now let's click this. Okay, so you can see the height is very much, so we can make this 400. Okay, that's things are looking great. For this also we can add the 60, 20 and 20. Okay, here also we can make this, so this would be 30, 20. Everything is looking great. Okay, let's publish. So you can see now we can go here, and here also we can put this 60, 20, 60 and 20. With this in the center. Here would be 30, and this would be also like full width. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is looking great. Now we can go to this. Okay, we can make this 0. Okay, so everything is looking great. We can make it in the center, left side, and we can go to this also, make this 0. Okay, here also we can make this 0, and this would be left side. Okay, now we can just okay, here we can just make this 60 20 60 and 20. Okay, here also we can make this 10, and for this we can make this like this. Okay, and here we can make this 30, and we can just play with the size like icon size. We can just use it little smaller. Okay, like this. You can just copy this everywhere. You can also do this in this mobile. Okay, so you can see this is looking great. Form is also looking great. And if I want form, you can also put this like 30, and this would be, and this would be minus 67. Okay, great. We can add 70, and we can add a minus value. Okay, so in this way you can see this is looking great. Okay, so we have successfully done this mobile responsiveness. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so we have successfully completed our whole website. The mobile responsiveness is also looking great. If you want to check, I can also show you that. You can see we can just go here, and here we can open the mobile simulator. Let's open this in iPhone 13 Max. So now you can see this is fully working. Okay, this is fully responsive. You can also download this kit. All the links are in the video description. All the images are also for free. So I hope you understand how to make this type of awesome website using Elementor and the WordPress step by step. We have not imported any premium template like other YouTubers. We have made everything from scratch. So I hope you understand how to make this type of awesome website. This is a fully responsive website. Also, this is working. Okay, this is not because only spelling is I think not added. So I hope you can make this type of website, and you can also get all the images in the video description for free. If you are new to our channel, I can share our video with friends. Subscribe to the channel. All the links are in the video description. Do support it, guys. If you are new to our channel, subscribe to the channel. Also, you can buy this kit. All the links are in the video description. Do check it out. Okay, so I'm gonna see you next time.